August 1942. In just a few years, the Japanese Empire has taken over control of the Pacific from the British, the French, and Australians, and basically has taken everything for themselves, with the exceptions of the American possessions of Guam, Hawaii, and Wake Island, etc., as well as the not the Japanese puppet, the American puppet of the Philippines. The rest have become Japanese or basically are held down, like nationalist China is not going to do a thing. And Japan is ready to conquer all of British India and put the Raj within, well, the Japanese Empire, I suppose. If this was real life, I'd probably put some sort of puppet here or whatever to rule India in my stead and basically give me resources and soldiers, whatever I needed. But for now, that's not going to be the case. And with the conquest of New Zealand and, well, I guess Australia and everything else, I have no opposition left in the east and the south. All that is left is in the in the west and the south. I mean, all that is left is in the east. Basically, to help out my dear fellow Italia here to take over Middle East, I suppose. They did a really good job of doing a comeback, but they are being somewhat fought back. I mean, they were already at Baghdad at one point, but that's for some reason changed. And I mean, they've managed to take Gibraltar, so they have closed off the Mediterranean for the British, and it's essentially the Mediterranean is all of Italy's. There's no opposition left there. So that's good. The British Navy is not that strong anymore. The Royal Navy has suffered enormous amounts of losses. But for some reason, the advance into Soviet Union by Germany has been stalled by the Red Army. And I did have fairly good suggestions of putting more troops along the border here to kind of, well, I guess, threaten the AI, and the AI will see, oh god, he's going to attack me. And that is not a bad idea, so I'm going to send up a bunch of soldiers here. Taking this one, for example, and maybe I will take this one as well, because I'm not expecting a war with nationalist China anytime soon, so I might as well put him up here. And I have 50 available IC at the moment, and I've been thinking of doing some sort of, I guess, motorized, mechanized force. So maybe having some light armor. I have been trying to put the light armor here up to speed, so I might be able to put out some light armor accompanied with the motorized troops and self-propelled artillery, and I'm thinking of maybe adding a tank destroyer to finish it all off, or maybe add an engineer. I think I will add an engineer to kind of speed him up a bit. The other option is the tank destroyer, but I don't think I will run into many tanks unless I'm fighting directly against the Soviet Union, which I have no plans of doing. So with that in mind, I can, do a request of maybe 4 of these bad boys. And I have another fleet almost done, because I have a bunch of things here in my pool waiting to be deployed. But I don't need to deploy them right now. They might as well stay in the queue for now, and I will deploy them when I need them. I do have some motorized troops already done. So those, in fact, I will mobilize, put them under a guy, and then send to India. And I might micromanage these guys on my own, which is quite a daunting task, to be sure, but I think I will be able to manage. I will leave most of the what is it, these guys called, Marines, left here to kind of guard my areas, because I will need them to, well, basically help out. And honestly, with these fleets already done with all their work, they might as well rebase to Singapore for now. And let's see, where is this thing? Here they are. Here's all my naval fleets. Here is one. It's been doing great work, but I will redeploy it here for the local defense force. And where's the rest? Here's landing crafts. Well, frankly, as I said, the Marines can be left there, so the landing crafts will be the ones perhaps transporting these guys, even though that's fairly heavy. But where is this one can go back now to port as well, and then we will give you new orders when you arrive there to, I guess, sync all the transports here to make sure that there's no way for them to send reinforcements. And I might make an invasion of South Africa, just to close off this Cape of Good Hope, as it's called. Here is the main one, and I'm not sure if I need to leave this many here. I might as well though. And this carrier fleet as well, as I said before, will be sent to Singapore, my main point here. And this guy will also report back in here in Japan to redeploy some troops elsewhere. I have some inefficient research, which is not good. Let's see, radar training and what is the other one? Assault concentration. Assault concentration and radar training has been going for a fair bit, but it's fine. It will do well. Okay, so I think I'm ready to start the time a bit. Let's get the hours rolling in. And the fleet will report back to headquarters here in Singapore, and then will be redeployed elsewhere. That is fine. Don't tell me that they actually have 2 areas to guard here, instead of basically just attacking and taking them over. Oh well. I don't really think that British have much to offer in resistance here. I think my armies have been managing to circle in, because mostly, to be fair, it was Bhutanese and Nepalese troops. That's kind of the weakness of this game, I'd say, due to how weak India is. Because Britain never really managed to muster troops locally. Because honestly, there's no need for them to build all their equipment and organize them just like regular troops. They should be able to basically give them a few guns and gather a regiment in, let's take Calcutta or something. Wait, is Calcutta the one over here? No, that's Bombay. Where is Calcutta? Is it on the side? I have a hard time keeping... There's Calcutta. Okay, so it was on the other side. I have a hard time keeping track of them. Fighter ground crew training done as well, and I won a battle with no losses. That's always good. Yeah, this one was the one losing a ship over here when we sunk the British Navy. And this one is treacherous, because the troops can accidentally land here, and they will never manage to get off, because they can't walk in between here. But they can land here at least. But I don't really need this map anymore, so I will close it. And that will be it. See, have they already arrived? Can they handle all of this? They can. Perfect. So what they will do is, together with... Oh, come on, do I need to give them a pit stop along the way? Let's take Rangoon just for the sake of it. I like that name as well, as I've probably mentioned before. And let's give them one fleet. Well, I have a couple. This one. No, I need more modern fleet. Here we go. Kasagi. There we go. Who was the one losing ships? This stupid Sasebo Lulio convoy keeps losing transport. How many transports do I have? I have 334 and I have 100 on the way, so they should be fine for now. I'm a bit worried about the Canadian assault here on Norway, but I think the Germans will be able to hold out, hopefully without taking too many soldiers away from the actual fight. And it will take quite a while for these troops to redeploy to the new frontier here, to kind of hopefully draw some troops away from the Soviet Union. I guess the Soviet Union's western front. Which is always weird to say about, you know, this front, because it's the Eastern Front, as far as, you know, I've learned in history books, so looking from the Soviet perspective can be a bit... It can twist your brain around a bit. Anyway, the landing craft here are ready soon to go under carrier support. I don't think I will make a... Will I? I might as well take the Nicobar Islands. It's a... No, I won't. I will not. the first pit stop will be Sri Lanka. So I will take Sri Lanka and come on, can't I just pick both fleets? There we go. First will be Sri Lanka, and I might as well take Pondicherry while I'm doing it. I have an enormous amount of manpower, and it keeps increasing, month after month after month. Let's see here. I think, or should I deploy? I think they are getting done. Yeah, they are, one after another. Come on, landing crafts. Okay, so one of these guys will go here. And one of these guys will go... sure, why not here? We'll have to take some sort of port soon in order to be able to do this. But I believe in them. Let's see, there's... come on, did I already pick one that had an order? And redirect it? Here's... you go up here, take Pondicherry, that will be the port that we will use for now. It's probably not the best terrain to use motorized vehicles, well, or brigades, I mean. But it will do it well enough. And that's all that matters. Yeah, let's land more troops here. Let's land the HQ as well. And honestly, the main thing here is to deny them ports to use to raid the convoys. And also deny them ports to send themselves supplies and such. And with some luck I might be able to extend my power projection into the Red Sea and... is it called Aden Bay? Or what's it called? Gulf of Aden. Gulf of Aden. I might be able to extend my influence up there. So take Cochin and make an assault on southern India while the Ottomanized army is doing an assault over here. It's always good with AI. So let's increase speed a bit further. Because honestly, it moves at a snail's pace otherwise. Pondicherry is taken, and let's take the other one here, the fairly big one. Madras. Meanwhile, the army here will meet some resistance, which is always good for them. There is in total 1 division here. 29th Indian Infantry. Which, to be fair, is putting up quite a fight. Why is it called 4th Artillery Brigade when there's no artillery in it? Could be... well, I did upgrade them before, didn't I? Could be something to do with that. Anyway, this battle is not going too well. Is it going on 2 different... yeah, this battle is going horrific. What the hell? How are they attacking and defending at the same time? Yeah, it was a terrible battle. Quite awful. Let's speed up so I can get... oh no. Things are not going too well. Okay, with this I might be able to make an assault here. Take out this port, which is substantial actually. From the looks of it. Light bomb development, not needed. Yeah, good. And while this one did suffer quite a bit of losses, this one might be able to make up for it. And here I thought that putting so many units here was unnecessary. Okay, let's just take them all. I hate to see things going bad. This is going to be useless. Holy shit! We're actually sending soldiers to attack here. Try to cut them off. At least I have ports on all sides here, so they should be fine. Yeah, this one is not to be taken lightly. It's been doing quite some work. You know, why not just send them right up here instead? Sure, I will not take all the territory, but the AI can do that later. Anyway, so it's not needed to take it right now. Surprised that national unity has not changed that much at all since the game started. And I haven't even lost that much in, let's see here, strategic warfare. Naval. I haven't lost that many convoys. The Battle of Tanjavar. Oh, come on. They're trying to cut me off. My own invasion is not going so very well at all. Not at all. These submarines are, at this point, basically just using up fuel that I can use for other things. Oh no. This army is in quite some trouble. Let's see, small fuel tank. It's a useless development, apparently. So what should I pick instead? I mean, I don't really have that much to choose from now, do I? It could be something over here. No, that's already under development. This is already done. I might as well do things like this, like this, like this. Who knows what I will need in the future. So let's get some bombers out. Or bomber tech out. And their headquarters being aggressive. Not very good. Can it board here? No. Can it kind of circle around here to have help from the other guy? Single engine aircraft. Oh, they did stop with the attack now. So now they are out of things, basically. Oh no, they're attacking. Question is, will it be a good fight for them? Or will it end in their loss? It's not going too well for them right now. Honestly, it's going terribly. And it's a victory. An extremely good victory as well. So this might lead to an assault going back here on them. Can it be won, is the question. They have almost no organization, so I would assume yes. Perfect. And then this one attacking here. And yeah, honestly, should be fairly good. And finally broke through this British guy. I didn't actually expect him to have any soldiers to put up a fight down here. I honestly expected them to kind of fold and, well, lose. But with this here, that army is annihilated, and victory in Sri Lanka has been achieved. So now it's just a matter of bringing them to mainland India. And honestly, you can just complete your tour here and then move up along the coast up to Mangalore. Is this where Bangalore is today? There's a few here. Calicut. Mangalore. Could be Mangalore, Bangalore. Osthaven. Really? Are they really going to do that again? Where the hell are they coming from? Where the hell do they get their troops? Well, they will land. They will manage to land. That much is unfortunate, but true. But I might be able to take out whatever navy it was that landed them here. Where is it heading? Oh, it's head, of course, right into that port. Okay. With that in mind, I think I'm going to deploy my marines here. The problem is that they will have to wait a bit before being able to attack, considering they have almost, well, no organization whatsoever, being just recently deployed here. So let's let them be in Batavia for a bit to recuperate their strength before attacking here. Oh, they're trying to break out. How cute. No, that fleet signed on their death the moment they decided to attack you. or follow the order that led to that attack. Oh well.